Hi everyone. So it has been quite a while since I've done a video here. I wanted to do one, hopefully get one done really quickly, or quick enough before Lex wakes up. He's been sleeping for a long time, and I, for some reason, didn't actually think to start this until now. So anyway, so he is now 2 months. He turned 2 months on Sunday. It's crazy how fast the time has gone and is continuing to go. Um, like he's just growing and changing so much already, and I they say that it goes by so fast and like you blink and they're grown up, and like I believe it. So things have been crazy, I guess, to say the least. Trying to adjust to having a baby and figure that out, figure out him, figure out his schedule, what he needs, what's going on with him, is one whole thing, and then trying to like kind of stay on top of what's going on with me is a whole other thing that I've unfortunately been kind of neglecting to an extent, which I think is understandable. Like my top priority is not myself. My top priority is making sure that Lex is, you know, safe and healthy and as happy as possible. We have been having some issues that have kind of been escalating over the last couple of weeks. Most likely, he has silent reflux, and he has his 2 month doctor's appointment on Monday. So we're waiting until then. His doctor has been away for the last couple of weeks. So when we see her, we'll talk about that and hopefully get some ideas and some things figured out. Most likely, what's going to happen is that I'm going to end up cutting some things out of my diet to see if that will help. But in the meantime, it has meant that some days are full of a lot of screaming, and there's not a whole lot that calms him down. He's also most likely going through a growth spurt, so that just adds to the whole, mess of a situation, kind of. But there are definitely symptoms of silent reflux. He doesn't spit up, so he doesn't really have regular reflux, but he has. But like I can tell that he has stuff that comes up and he swallows it back down, which is what silent reflux is in babies. So yeah, so that's been fun to deal with. And not sleeping very much at night, not really sleeping during the day either. So it's sleep deprivation. Like if I ever in the past said that I was tired, um, like this is a whole different ball game. Not necessarily that it's worse, like that I'm more tired than I've ever been before, but it's just a whole different thing because like I can't take time when I feel like it, when I need to, whatever, to go and lie down and rest and whatever. It's just not possible the way that it used to be. So it's just a whole, like I feel like I'm still running on fumes and adrenaline for the last 2 months. And I'm sure that at some point I'm gonna hit a wall and I'm not gonna be able to keep pushing with that anymore. And that makes me nervous, but we'll deal with that if and when we get to it. What else has been going on? So as far as my health goes, I need to call my doctor and make an appointment. I keep forgetting. I still have yet to see my doctor since Lex was born, and that's fine. Like I don't have any major issues going on. There's nothing really that we're gonna change and do differently anyway. Like I'm on the antibiotics that I'm on while I'm breastfeeding. And I will be on them for the duration of the time that I breastfeed, which hopefully will be a nice long time. And so, we're not going to be changing around my treatment for me, to be treating me anytime soon. So I'm still on the same antibiotics that I was on during pregnancy. I'm on Ceftin twice a day, and I'm on Zithromax, kind of a funky schedule. I take it once a day, 4 days a week, and twice a day, 3 days a week. Because it, in the past, at the full dose, like every day, has caused ringing in my ears. So we're trying to avoid that, and so far it's been fine. So I'm on those. I'm on so few medications now, like regularly. It's kind of crazy compared to, like, if I look back at a little over a year ago, the number of medications I was on, and now the number that I'm on probably less than half of what I was on before. And I'm managing, but, you know, I don't know if that means that I didn't really need everything I was on, or if things have just changed enough with the pregnancy and the hormones and all of that stuff that my body is somehow able to function better. Or if I'm just ignoring symptoms or what, I don't really know. I am on a bunch of supplements though, some that I wasn't on before that are really just for like postpartum support. So, and I was on a bunch of supplements to help my milk supply because there was some concerns that the Lex wasn't gaining weight and stuff like that. There have been like kind of, we hit a stressful thing and it's really stressful and it gets stressful, more and more stressful, and then finally, okay, it starts to calm down. And it's like, oh, okay, I think we have a handle on this. Like, we're figuring it out. It's great. And then something else comes along. So first it was the weight gain for him. He lost almost a pound from his birth weight to about a little more than a week after he was born. Which it's normal for them to lose weight. Totally normal for them to lose weight. And I was on IV fluids during my labor, so it's likely that his birth weight, what he was weighed at birth, was not what his real birth weight should have been. That it was inflated because of the fluids, because he obviously gets fluids. If he's inside me, connected to me, and I'm getting fluids, he's getting fluids. And our pediatrician totally understands all of this, and so anyway, so he lost almost a pound, and then it just was he was really slow to start really gaining. And he wasn't back at his birth weight until he was like 3 weeks old or something like that, which is kind of a long time. But he did get back, or may have been actually longer than that. He may have been close to a month. But so we were going to the pediatrician's office twice a week for weight checks and to kind of, come up with plans of what to do based on what was going on and all of that. So I was on, I started on 2 supplements, and then a third one was added in to help my milk supply, which may or may not have been the issue. I don't think it was really the issue, but, and then, so now I'm basically off of those. But it took a while for him to really start gaining weight. Now he's right around 10 pounds. He was born at 7 pounds, 12 and a half ounces. Most likely his actual birth weight was probably should have been closer to like 7'7" or 7'8". So he's gained he's gained over 2 pounds since he was born, which is good. Hopefully that's, he's in a very low percentile for his weight. He's very long and skinny, basically, but he's starting to get some chub and some rolls and some like chubby cheeks and stuff. So, so that's good. Let's see. So other stuff about me. I have still not really been doing fluids. Not feeling like I'm really needing them, although I do wonder if I were to start doing them, if they would actually help with my energy level and help with, just overall how I'm feeling. But it is even more of a pain now to have my port accessed and be infusing and stuff, because, I have this baby who isn't purposely grabbing things or anything, but like he could very easily grab tubing and pull at it while nursing, or while I'm holding him or whatever. So so I have done fluids once since he was born, and that was while he was having trouble gaining weight, because the pediatrician thought maybe that would help. when we finally, brought it up, thought to bring it up with her, that I had been on fluids, and would that be a good idea for me to start or try them again. So anyway, so I've only done them once. I feel like I'm doing okay without them. I would like to try to do them a little bit more and see if it helps, but right now it's just, we're still in survival mode. I'm being told that up till 12 weeks you're in survival mode. So if that's true, we've got less than 3 weeks left of that, and then things will get easier. I don't really believe that that's going to happen, but we'll see. Lex does sleep a pretty good stretch at first in the night. He sleeps between 4 and 6 hours usually, and I try to go to sleep right when he goes to sleep. Doesn't always happen, but yeah. So at least I get, and I wake up after that stretch feeling probably the most rested that I ever feel. But I can't really. He sleeps with us, and he won't really stay asleep if I'm not there very well. So it's a little tricky. I can't like get up then and get stuff done and then go back to bed. And I don't know that I would want to either. So yeah, so that's pretty much the update. I don't think if there's anything else. Like, it's been such a long time, and life is just so, turned around, and I don't even know what day it is sometimes, and everything. Oh, and tomorrow is my birthday. I'm turning 31 tomorrow. So I feel like it's just gotten lost in the shuffle of everything this year. But we are going away to the coast overnight tomorrow, which will be the first time that we're going away with Lex overnight. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm working on like a packing list to make sure that I don't forget specifically any of his stuff. Not that, I mean, he kind of has a lot of stuff that goes with him, I guess. Especially because we're cloth diapering. So I'm a little bit nervous of like running out of diapers and stuff. Although, we have some disposables on hand, so that we can always go to that. So yeah, so that's pretty much the update for now. Let me see if I can show him. It's a little awkward, but let's see. There he is, sleeping away. Oh, he may be waking up now. I'm really surprised he's been sleeping this long, but he's gonna start waking up now. So, so I'll end this, and I'll try to get back to doing videos a little bit more regularly. I feel like it's so hard to find time for myself, but there are times when he is sleeping and I'm kind of stuck underneath him. So, those are certainly times when I can start just turning on my webcam and talking. Whether or not it's interesting, I don't know. You can be the judge of that. So that's what's going on. I am not doing a very good job of keeping up with everyone here, but hopefully as things will settle down, and I'll kind of get back to a normal routine and rhythm and everything. So I hope you're all doing well, and I'll talk to you soon, hopefully. All right, bye.